Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Connie.
I'm Joel.
I'm Grandpa.
I'm Matt.
I'm Megan.
I'm Petey.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
There you go.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because we can grow a lot of stuff on the farm, but one thing we can't grow is this channel without your help. Welcome back, everyone. It's so nice to see you. Right now, Callie and I are doing a little pumpkin searching. What do you think of all these pumpkins here?
It's small. I go in a pumpkin.
So today we're gonna be changing it up a little bit. We're not gonna be harvesting potatoes. What? I know that's kind of crazy. A big thing we are gonna be working on today is getting the wheat planted. That's a big deal for us. Go inside, go, go, go. Look, it's Megan. Now, before we can get the wheat all planted and taken care of, we do have a little bit more ground that needs to be worked up. Now, our normal tractor driver is not here today. His wedding is tomorrow. So Daniel, he's a little busy today. And guess what? We'll give him the day off because, you know, he's special right now. But since Daniel is not gonna be able to take care of the driving jobs, we have plenty of people who are so excited about Daniel not being here for driving jobs. So I know Petey is gonna be chisel plowing and he's gonna be dissing up the ground for wheat. And then our boy Joel, Lefty, he is gonna be planting the wheat today, which I don't know if that's gonna mess us up. Usually we plant the wheat the right way. We've never planted the wheat the left way. So we'll just have to see what happens. Since we got the farm market all set up this morning, the next job on our list is getting the animals all taken care of. Dad and I need to feed silage, and then we're gonna move on to the calves and chickens. Just got all the silage dumped in for the cattle. Now I'm gonna be taking the silage wagon up top. We need it out of the way because we're bringing our wagon load of potatoes down here. Currently we have our wagon load of potatoes parked in the shop, but we need to move it into our potato storage area. That way it's not taking up any room. We did have some farmers come and grab their wheat seeds, so that's opened up a lot of space in our shop, but we still don't like to have our big wagon in there. So the silage wagon is going up top. Dad is gonna get started on feeding grain, and then later on, we'll bring the potato wagon down. For now, that shouldn't be in the way, but we're just gonna need it tomorrow. Now I'm gonna be heading back down around back to finish off feeding, but I'm gonna make a quick pit stop. We've got Joel here. He's gonna be the one planting the wheat today. Now Joel, tell them what makes this so special about you planting wheat today.
Well, it's my first time.
I already told him, Joel, we already plant wheat the right way, but now we're gonna plant it the left way.
Is there really any other?
Well, I thought Dad was gonna get started on feeding the cattle grain, but we already have chicken feed in our wheelbarrow, so I'm gonna get started with feeding the chickens. Now this newest batch of chickens that we got in, they're not eating too much as of right now, but as they start to kick into higher egg production, well, then they'll be moving through the feed. What I like to do though, because we have a new batch of chickens, every day I like to just walk through them. I'm not trying to scare them, I'm just trying to make them a little bit more comfortable with us. As I walk through the chickens, I'm just walking slow. Every day, they seem to let me get a little bit closer. I don't know if this makes it more comfortable for the chickens, just us going through here every day. But we're just trying to help them get comfortable, and this is one of the best ways we do it, is just walking through. Tell you what, they are some beautiful birds. Chicken. Since we have such a variety when it comes to the size of the cattle, these new head gates that we put in really have helped out a lot. It allows these smaller guys to get in here with no problem and get plenty of grain that they need. With those last buckets of grain that finished off feeding cattle for the morning, the only thing left to do is get the calves all taken care of, which Dad is doing right now. Look at that. What a breakfast. As of right now, we only have 2 calves in this greenhouse, but that's gonna change really shortly. In the meantime, we've been using it to store some of our hay. We didn't wrap this stuff because, well, we had a place to store it. But these greenhouses, once you get them all cleared out, they have tons of space in them. I mean, look at this. There's plenty of storage. Now, we've talked a little bit about why we want to use greenhouse number 5 for our calves this year. We used greenhouse number 6 last year. Not that greenhouse number 6 wasn't nice, it just had more moisture in it. It wouldn't drain as nice. This one at least drains. So in the goal of trying to keep all the animals healthy, we feel like this is the best greenhouse to use. Now, we could still use greenhouse number 6. We just would have to be a little further to the one side. So greenhouse number 6 no longer has any mums in it. Greenhouse number 5 has been cleaned out for quite some time. And then greenhouse number 4 is now completely empty. Our last greenhouse we have to worry about closing up is our largest greenhouse, but we're slowly getting everything moved out. We have quite a few mums left in here, but thankfully people are still picking them up. So Dad, I have a little question for you. How do you feel about your little boy getting married tomorrow?
I think it's great. We love her, Sadie, and it's nice for us, the family, to grow. We're welcoming her in.
You guys will soon get to meet Daniel's fiance, I promise you, don't worry. After a little cleaning up, we discussed what we were gonna do. Dad is gonna run up and help Joel get ready for planting wheat. He's just working on the machine, making sure everything's cleaned up with the planter. And Matthew and I are gonna hop in the side-by-side and we're actually gonna run out and pick some sweet corn. We know that we need sweet corn. We also went in the cooler, saw we need broccoli, and we also need to check on Petey. As you guys can see, we are in our new sweet corn patch. Now this sweet corn patch that we're in is actually a few different plantings, but that's just to make sure that we can pick for as long as possible. That's why you see these neat little dividers between each section of rows so we can keep everything in order. Come on, let go. Thank you. Now, something we've noticed is that this corn has been hit by what looks like a light frost. So nothing that's gonna kill it, but it has definitely slowed down the growth of the plants. We can see how there's a little discoloration on the leaves of the ears. It's noticeable throughout the field, but it's nothing that's gonna prevent us from harvesting it. This corn is essentially done growing. Those secondary ears don't look like they're gonna make it when it comes to harvest. But that's okay. These top ears look really, really good, and there's plenty of them here to pick. So we shouldn't have any issues running into needing sweet corn. At this point in the year, it's actually quite the opposite. We have plenty, and we're not selling it as fast as we used to. But we're still looking for about 3 bushel of sweet corn just to have back at the farm in case anybody comes in. We got all the sweet corn that we needed for the farm market. Next, we're moving over to the broccoli. I don't know what to tell you, Matt, but this sweet corn's looking pretty good. I know. Hopefully it doesn't frost, because we can keep picking this for a while. Yeah, we don't want a hard frost, and we do not want to freeze. Otherwise, this sweet corn, we'll be able to go for a while. Now this broccoli that we're cutting right now, it was nothing special when we transplanted it. This broccoli actually came from some really, really tiny plugs that we had left over. And rather than waste them, well, you know, we had to plant them. And because we didn't waste it and we decided to plant it, it's allowing us to harvest broccoli now, even though our other broccoli is no longer good enough to harvest. But this stuff, oh, it is. Well, that was a success. We were able to get all of the broccoli harvested that we needed. There's not too much left there from that later stuff that we planted, but what we did plant looks really good. What's nice is right when we got finished, Joel showed up with the drill and he is working on planting, so we're just gonna check this out. From what we have seen, it looks like Joel's having a good old time planting the wheat. He's got to get this field taken care of, and then we have a few others that Petey's working on, as you guys saw. For now, we are going to be heading back to the farm. We got to get this sweet corn dropped off, this broccoli dropped off, and then Dad is going to be working down around back. How you doing today, boss?
Good.
Good. What'd you think, Joel? How did it feel for your first time planting wheat?
That was really fun. Looks like you're a tad too far. There you go.
Hey, Dad, how long have you had that drill?
30 years.
And it still works like brand new, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Alrighty, everybody, we are having lunch now. It looks like we are having carnitas tacos. And then what do you have over here? Is this cauliflower?
And onions.
Ooh, Grammy made homemade fried cauliflower and fried onion rings. That's gonna be good. So now my afternoon is gonna be a little different. Ouch, you just hit me on the face with the shaker. We are leaving. We're heading back home to get ready to go to the wedding recital. What is it? I don't know. We're going to practice. That's all I know that we're doing. We're gonna practice walking. Callie is the flower girl at the wedding. So, are you ready? You ready for the wedding?
Sure.
Sure, yeah, I mean, this is what it is. Hey everyone, so yesterday we had went to the rehearsal for the wedding. It went well. It's wedding day, so we're now going to the wedding. Right now in the car I've got Aunt Megan in the back. We got Lauren, we got myself, and Callie is back there as well. Now the interesting thing is Callie is the flower girl, so she's not in her outfit just yet. But once we get to the venue, oh, she'll be ready. It's not every day you see a veggie boy dressed up like this, or a veggie girl, or veggie girls. I don't know if you can tell, but it is pouring heavily. Yeah. Not the best weather for a wedding, but don't worry, it's gonna be a great day. Well, we just made it. Here's Daniel, how you feeling?
I'm good.
You're feeling good?
Yeah.
All right, we got Daniel, we got Joel, we got Tyler, and then over here, we got Gavin working sound. What's up, Gavin?
Hi.
How do you feel about Daniel getting married?
I'm excited.
Kind of crazy. And then last but not least, we got Matt. So Daniel's the last one getting married. So this is like a big deal. Very big deal. Woo! So we've got Mom and Dad right here. How do you feel about your little baby getting married today?
Excited.
We're happy.
get another
You ever seen
daughter.
Grandpa looking like that?
On a good note, it's raining. We can't work outside,
Yeah.
so it's a good day.
That's what we said. Daniel's a true farmer. He picked the only day where we couldn't do any work outside and decided, let's get married.
I'm making sure that I'm chasing all the family, or not the family, the people who aren't family back. It's
Joel's in
hard.
charge.
It's hard because when you look around, this whole place is basically family. I think there's only 3 people here that aren't family.
And somebody everyone would love to see, Ralph. Look at this guy. What have you been up to?
A whole lot of nothing.
He's just been working. Look at me. Say cheese. So do you know Uncle Daniel's getting married today? Daniel, now a married veggie boy. We're getting some pictures taken. Got the whole family here. Callie's a little tired. She missed nap time. How do you feel about missing nap time? How do you feel about missing nap? Yeah, see, not good. This weather, it's not nice today. But on a serious note, it's been a good day. Wedding went good. Now we are at the reception. So we're gonna go get some food, have a good time. Oh, there's my wife.
I'm here with you, beside you.
Don't cry, honey. Don't cry.
Hi, Andrew. Awesome already.
Well, everybody, we have been dancing, having a great time, had some food, but yeah, we are finishing up for the night, and that means this is where we're gonna end the video. We'd like to thank everyone for watching, and we hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. And a special congratulations to Daniel and Sadie.